Gonna go knock out workout number 3 and workout number 5. So I'll have all of them done here by probably 1 p.m. here today on Saturday. So a full day early. Not planning on doing any workouts on Sunday morning, but it's been a good weekend. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'll try to do a little bit more today as far as how the workouts go and break things down. But I'll let you know how they go. Gonna go get after 3 and 5. All right, so the moment that probably nobody has been waiting for, I'm gonna go ahead and break down how the Open wrapped up as well as how quarterfinals went. I did end up making it into the quarterfinals, just barely, like the slimmest margin.
To get him to -7 with birdies. Oh, is it gonna hang there?
Oh, now that's down green. Yeah, walk away, tie your shoe, do something.
I mean, if it takes, oh, it falls! It falls!
Super stoked to get that email invite letting me know that I was in fact invited. We made it to the top 10% this year for the Open.
I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious.
Following that invite, we had the release of the 5 quarterfinals workouts. I've got them pulled up on my computer here so that I don't botch the workouts. The first workout was a descending rep scheme of lunges and handstand push-ups. The number of reps went down as the difficulty of the movement progressed. So you had regular lunges going into front rack walking lunges, and then you had overhead walking lunges paired with regular handstand push-ups, deficit handstand push-ups, and then strict handstand push-ups. So you kind of went back and forth. The overhead walking lunges in this workout absolutely just annihilated me. I didn't even get to the strict handstand push-ups, and was very much humbled by this workout, and that was by far my worst score of the whole weekend. This is one thing that I love about CrossFit, is just how forever humbling it is as a sport. Just when you think you're getting good at stuff, you turn around and get destroyed by something else. Workout number 2. This was a much higher skill one. We saw 3 rounds of 30 alternating pistols, so single leg squats, followed by 30 GHDs, and then 10 ring muscle ups. This was a 15-minute time cap. I wasn't entirely sure if this is a workout that I was gonna be able to complete. Pushed it, surprised myself, and was able to sneak away with, I think it was 13:49 was my time. So I think I had a little bit over 1 minute remaining, and finishing in that kind of 13-14 minute window, I was super stoked about, super happy with this one. I would say this was one of my better workouts of the weekend. I can probably credit that success to the warm-up. I don't know how well you guys can gritty. I can't gritty all that well. So the energy, as you can see, the energy was just really solid going into that second workout. Went really well. Was super happy with that one. Overall, just a super fun workout. Workout number 3. Workout number 3 was kind of like, what do they call that? A parabola? Maybe I'm an idiot. I'm gonna Google it. Parabola.
We can see that a parabola looks like a U-shaped curve.
A parabola. God, that's a good word. That is a great word. Reps increased as you went through the workout and then came back down of wall balls and shuttle runs. So I'll put it right over here. Fun workout. This was the longest workout of the weekend. I think it was a 25-minute time cap. Shuttle runs aren't something that we see very often. Rope climbs are always, in any sort of high volume rope climbs, they get pretty taxing. And then the wall balls are just wall balls. And honestly, this wasn't really an excessive number of wall balls. There were some people out there that were doing this workout in like 14, 16 minutes, maybe even less, which is insane. I was super happy to finish in that sub 20 minutes. Another one in the books. I didn't film this workout. I looked at it and I'm like, you know what? I don't need a 30-minute video on my phone just running back and forth. Sorry, I don't have any video clips of that one. On to the next one. Workout number 4. This was actually the first workout that I did of the whole weekend. I opened with this one and it was probably the highlight. The other total, again, I'll put it over here, 30 minutes to establish your best clean, or a 1 rep max clean, 1 rep max bench press, and then a 1 rep max overhead squat. bar, 45, 45, 15, 5, 2.5, 270 overhead, 267 bench, 302 squat clean. I walked away with a clean PR. I'm not somebody that benches all that frequently. And then the overhead squat, I think I did hit a PR on that. So that was my highest score for the whole weekend. Despite having limited strength training in the months leading up to an event like this, super happy with it. Obviously, you can't complain if you have a couple PRs in the mix. The final workout then, workout number 5. I saw the workouts released. This is the one that I set my sights on. That'll be my best workout of the weekend because it's similar to one that we had last year that was by far my best score and best finish. It was a 30-calorie row, 20 burpee box jump overs, and then 10 snatches at 185 for the guys. I did not expect my legs to be as trashed as they were. Those lunges from the first workout, the pistols from the second workout, the squat cleans from that total, all of it combined just really took a toll on my legs. And by the time I got to the snatches at the end of the workout, I had nothing left. I planned on power snatching all 10 of them. And I think it was like 3 or 4 snatches in, and I was forced to squat snatch. When you're planning on powering something and you have to squat to get underneath it, it feels, in my opinion, 10 times heavier than what it would if you just planned on squat cleaning it or squat snatching it in the first place. So I went into that planning on power snatching all 10. Kind of fell apart on the snatches a little bit. I think I threw a couple F-bombs out there. It ended up not being my worst score on the scoreboard, especially when I'm just doing this for fun. So I finished in 2100th place overall, which was much higher than where I was at last year. So last year I finished 1183rd. This year I finished quarterfinals in 2100th place. Just a nice even number. Given the circumstances and some of the pains that I've had leading up to this year's quarterfinals, obviously the Open, I made it by very slim margins. Super happy with how the quarterfinals season wrapped up. And hey, 2100th out of, I think it was about 70,000 in North America. I'm really, really happy with that. I think my goal for next year might be to try to push it a little bit more, be better prepared, and maybe see if we can crack the top 1,000. That might be a bit of a stretch, but you never know. If I can slide back 1,000 places in one year, maybe I can slide forward 1,000 places next year. Big congrats to all those athletes that are moving on to semifinals and beyond. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in and watched. If you could give me a thumbs up on the video, that'd be huge. Hit that subscribe button. I don't know what's to come. I'm curious about getting into maybe a weightlifting competition. Just your classic clean and jerk and snatch, and see how something like that goes. The other totally unrelated thing that I want to try next year is the Red Bull crashed ice stuff.
Explosive out of the gate. All 4 of these guys, Cameron Noss with a solid start.
If you know me, I grew up playing hockey. My skates are actually sitting out in my living room right now. I haven't put them away yet. I think it'd be fun to get into some of that and maybe document that experience as well if I happen to. So that really concludes everything for this series, and thank you all for tuning in. Take care.
George.
It was like doing it fine.